Hello A and B period. Here's a little video to help you with your assignment if you need it. Alright, so here we are. You already did in class this whole section, or at least I hope you did. Develop and understand A in Investigation 1. To remind you of what it looks like, here are the pages in your book. Movie ticket, the pancake with Mr. Gordon, and Pablo. So the section that I'm going to give you a little bit of help on is this one, Develop and Understand B. Here's what it looks like in your packets. And let's start with this. Read the example on page 33. So I'm going to look at page 33 in my book. Here it is. Consider the expression C plus 10. If C is the number of cents in Koto's piggy bank, then C plus 10 could represent the number of cents in the bank after she drops in another dime. So these 3 bullet points are just giving you 3 different situations that would match this expression. Could be gallons of gas in the tank, and then she gets 10 more gallons. Could be members in the science club, and then 10 new students join. And that says think of some more, so you can think of some more. Or you can go right to the next question. And let me actually put you to this next question. Okay, so here it is. It says, Lucy bought 2 tickets to a symphony concert and 5 tickets to a movie. How much did she pay? What you're trying to do here, this is number 6, is you're not trying to think of a situation. You already have right here a situation and you have an expression. You're trying to see, does this expression, 2D plus 5, match this situation? Lucy buying tickets to the symphony concert and 5 tickets to a movie. And is the answer to this, how much did she pay? Well, if you look at it, we'll see, all right, 2 tickets to a symphony concert, there's the 2. 5 tickets to a movie, there's the 5. What does the D stand for? I guess it would have to be price, right? 2 tickets, and D would be how much it costs. But 5 tickets here, that doesn't have a variable next to it. So this particular expression tells me I bought 2 tickets that cost D amount of dollars, and then I added another $5. And this situation doesn't match this. So what you would do is go to your problem set here. Let's see if I can write on this. And then I would say no. Doesn't match. And then explain why. I would put, you need another variable. Please don't be too upset with my writing. It's pretty bad, I know, but I have other good qualities. Alright, so then I look at number 7, and I'm just going to look at it again, but I'm not going to give you the answer. So if I looked at 7, it's the same expression, 2D plus 5. And now I'm looking at this one. Sam bought several pens for $2 each and a notebook for $5. How much did he spend altogether? So you're going to decide, does this expression match it? If I said to you, write an expression that matches this situation, would this be the one? And if it is, you're going to go to your investigation, you're going to circle yes, and you're going to explain why. So that's numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 11. Number 12 is a little bit different, and let's look at 12. 12, you're given a different expression, 4m minus 3. Here it is, 4m minus 3. And this time you're given what the variable stands for, and you have to make up the situation. So this one says, 4m minus 3 if m stands for the number of pages in a book. So what kind of situation, get rid of the zebras there, what kind of situation could you write where m stands for the number of pages in a book and then I subtract 3? Well, I know that I have to multiply the number of pages in a book times 4, and then I have to subtract 3 from it. So here's a situation that I would probably write. It's not the most exciting, creative one that Mrs. Morrison would like, but I'm going to tell you what I think it would be. Okay, So what if M here stands for the number of page book? There are 4 books. And they're going to each have the same number of pages in the book, right? And then the second part is going to be, then the dog ate 3 pages. So I have 4 books. I have M pages. Dog ate 3 pages. And then this is the last part. This part I want you to include. How many pages are left? So M is the number of pages in a book. You might want to even put 4 copies of the same book if you really want to. But there are 4 books, then the dog ate 3 pages. There we go. How many pages are left? So you're going to do that for each of these. And if you look at the next one, M stands for the distance in kilometers from home to school. So I'm going to travel that 4 times. But then who knows, maybe somebody's going to give me a ride so I don't have to walk it. That subtracts the 3. And then if I look at the last ones here, I have eggs, where I have 4 times the eggs, and I have to somehow get rid of 3 eggs. 4 times millimeters, and then I have to get rid of 3 millimeters. And then this one here, describing 2 situations. You can describe just one, that's fine. So keep in mind, the one thing that you keep in mind is that this 3, this minus 3, has to be the same as whatever M is. If M stands for number of pages in a book, then you're losing 3 pages of the book. If M stands for distance in kilometers, then you're losing 3 kilometers. Same for eggs, same for water. And then for your share and summarize, just come up with a situation where I have T representing something. I'm going to have 3 times that something, and then I'm going to add another 7 of that something. And that's going to be your share and summarize. So that's it for the investigation. I'm going to give you one quick look at the on your own exercises, and then this most awesome video will be over. So let me get that for you. Hold on. There. Here are the on your own exercises. I'm just having you look at number 1. And then the other ones I'll just walk you through, but I think you'll find they're pretty straightforward. If you get the investigation, you should be able to get the rest of it. So I'm looking at number 1, and it says, let me close this, a ticket to the symphony costs $27 for adults, $10.50 for children. I want to write an expression for the total ticket cost, so ticket cost in dollars, if A, adults, and 3 children attend the symphony. So I'm trying to find out total amount of money here. So if I'm going to do this part A for you, although as I look at this, I feel like, oh, I copied both. I will look at part B afterwards. But I'm going to take a look at part A. So if there are A adults, and each adult costs $27, using NFL, that would be 27A. That tells me however many adults I have. If I multiply it by 27, that's going to tell me how much money it costs for adults to go to the symphony. Now I already know how many kids are going, 3 kids, and I know how much they cost. So I'm going to add 3 times the $10.50, and you can do the math yourself on that. But that gives you an idea of how you go about solving this particular problem. So again, you'll do the math on this, and then this is it. This will give you the expression. You don't have to figure out how much the whole thing costs because you don't know how many adults are there. And if I look at the next question, which I was going to have you do, except, let's look at it again. I copied the wrong one. Here it is. Write an expression for the total ticket cost if 2 adults and C children go to the symphony. So now it's almost the reverse. You're going to know how much the adults cost. You're not going to know how many kids. So your variable is going to be C, and you're going to try and figure out, how do I write this to figure out how much the kids' tickets cost plus the 2 for the adults. Similar for number 2. And then if you take a look at the final questions that you have to do here, it's the same exact thing as your investigation. You have this expression, 9m minus 4. Does this a situation go with this expression? If it does, tell me what m represents. It's for 5 and for 6. For 7 and 8, I don't think I had you do 9. For 7 and 8, I give you, or the book gives you, an expression. It says P is the price of pepperoni pizza in dollars. So come up with something. If P is the cost of a pepperoni pizza, what's a situation that would be 3P plus 2? If X is the number of ounces in a pitcher of lemonade, what will be the situation of twice those ounces minus 8? Remember, that 8 means I'm losing some ounces, because that's what X stands for. This 2 means I'm gaining some money, or I have to spend some more money. It's probably more accurate, because it's dollars. And so there you have it. There is my, again, most exciting YouTube video. I talked about that. And I think this is it. So I hope that you're having good snow days. I hopefully will see you tomorrow if I'm not called for jury duty, and there'll be some time to go over all of this. And if I don't see you, then I will see you on Friday.